Welcome back everyone. So as you've seen in the title, this video is going to be about an amazing plugin. So as the title says, I would like to call it one of the most powerful plugins on Figma. And that is because you can create your own plugins inside this plugin. Well, that might sound a bit confusing, right? But yeah, you can create your own automations using this plugin rather than sticking to the workflow of a particular user. Based on your workflow, you can create your own actions and make your Figma workflow more productive. So what I'll be doing is I'll be quickly showing you some demos that I saw on Twitter. Then I'll be showing you how to install it and a small demo on how to use it. Later, towards the end, I'll be showing you an automation that I created. It's a kind of a creative automation, not a productive one, but it's really cool. So you should definitely check it out. So yeah, that's it. Without any further ado, let's get started. So here are a few demos that I've seen on Twitter by different designers. So this first one here, you can see that with a single click, the dimensions, the width, the height is being specified. And with another click, you can see that the gap between the layers are being specified right on the Figma canvas. So it's pretty easy to send this to a developer for them to understand the padding, the spacing and everything. So all this is happening with the Automator plugin. Moving on to the next one, here you can see that the person has first created the iPhone 8 frame. And then you can just run the Automator, which will create the next frames, that is for the Pro or the Pro Max, I'm not very sure. But with a single click, all this is happening. So that's really cool. And the next one here, the person has the iPhone frame created. And then with a click of the Automator, you can see that the Android frame is being created. So this is also happening with the Automator plugin. And the next one here is from the creator himself, Jordan. So you can see that initially all the components are messed up and now he's running the automation that he created and everything gets organized properly in a grid system. And the next one is also a similar one. You can see that initially all the icons are messed up, and once the automation is run, you can see everything gets rearranged in a grid, and all this happens live in front of you in the canvas, so that makes it really satisfying to watch. And there are a lot more demos on Twitter, but I've just picked a few of them just to show you how this plugin can prove to be really productive. So if you see their website, there is a link to the Discord channel. You can join that and you can see a lot of conversation going on about this. And Jordan himself is helping out if you have any doubts on how to use it. So definitely check that out. So moving on to the next part, I'll be showing you how to install it and also a quick demo on how to use it. So the first thing you gotta do is go to Figma community tab and search for Automator. And in the plugin section, you'll find it on the first. So this colored spiral wheel is the one that you gotta install. It already has almost 10k downloads, you can see here. So just install this, I've already done it. And also you can go to the file section and duplicate these two files here. I'll be showing you a demo on this one. And this one is about the tutorial. So I would definitely recommend you go through this. So I've already duplicated it and here you can see that it gives you a quick brief walkthrough on how to use it, how to start creating automations, how to add actions, how to use variables. So the thing is, if you already have some coding knowledge, this would be very easy for you to learn. But if you don't have a technical background, it would be a bit of a learning curve. But once you get a hang of it, it would make your design work a lot more productive because you can automate a lot of things and that makes your work more productive. So this one is from a different designer. So just duplicate this file and in the tryout section, you have this demo that he has created. So all you got to do is right click, go to plugins and select Automator. And this is the first window that you see. Initially, this would be empty. I've already added a couple of them and that is why you're seeing this. But initially it would be empty and you can go to community and here you will find different automations that are created by the people from the community. And you can try any of these. So you just click on it and it gets added to your list here. So these are a few that I already duplicated from the community and also a couple of them from the Discord channel as well. So this one is from the Discord, which we'll be using it here. In the Discord, you'll be finding .json files, which are nothing but automations. So how do you use it? Just come to the settings tab here, click import on JSON and add that file. It gets added on your list here. So the same way I have added this one and all you got to do is select your frame here, click on the automation and boom, there you go. All your items are listed out, the different layers, the size and everything. So all these are a part of the automation. So if you click on this settings button here, you can see how this is being done. So you can study this, understand how it works, and it's pretty easy once you get a hang of it. So all you got to do is just click on this button here, create multiple actions, nest them below each other. So that is how you basically use it. So now that this is done, I will show you a couple of other ones. So from the community, let's try one more right here. So let's go with this one. Make it rain with confetti. I've already duplicated it. So just click on duplicate and it gets added on your list. So here we have it. So what we'll do is first create a frame right here, just a random frame, and then I'll try to draw a random shape as well. I'll add also a gradient to it. And now all you got to do is just select it and click on this automation, and there you go. It gets randomly added at different places. As many times I click it, it keeps getting added at random locations. So there you go, you have this amazing pattern right here, which gets added at random positions. So that was just one of the automations, and you also have different ones like this. So this one is imported and this one is from the community. So if I click on this generative, it basically creates, spheres with different lighting. So I just clicked on it and you have multiple spheres that are created. So you can choose an initial color as well, and that would be created in that particular color gradients. So these were a couple of examples, and now moving on to one that I created. So here I'll just add a shape. Okay, this looks good. And now what I'll do is I have an automation that I created, which is rotate multiplier. So if I open it up, I have a couple of questions that I'm asking. And once I run this automation, you can see it asks how many times you want to repeat it. I will say 36. And at what angle you want to rotate it, at 10 degrees each. And you want to set the anchor point. So I'll set it at 2. So the anchor point would be here. If I set it at 1, the anchor point would be in the middle. So there you go. Isn't that amazing? And all of these are, components from this master component right here. And if I try to play around with this, so if I choose this and if I try to move it, you can see how the design changes. So at every angle, it has its own design, and I can move it far away. I can bring it closer, and it is amazing, right? So this is an automation that I created. So these are just a couple of creative examples, but you can do a lot of things which would make your workflow really productive. And if you want to know how I created this, do let me know in the comments below, and I will create a detailed video on how to use this and how I created this automation. So that's it for this video, guys. Stay tuned for more such videos, and thanks for watching.